Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and check out my Instagram because I have tons of holiday giveaways going on. So the first thing we're making are these turtle brownies, and they're paleo and delicious. So I'm using some sun butter, which is a sunflower seed butter. It's great because it's rich in magnesium, which is going to help you sleep. It also has vitamin E, which fights free radicals. Some coconut sugar, which is an unrefined sugar, so it's my sugar of choice in baking, but you can use a different sugar if you'd like. Some cacao, which actually has 40 times the antioxidants of blueberries, along with some coconut flour and some egg. A little bit of vanilla, which also has antioxidants. Mixing that all together, and we are going to make that as the base of our brownie. So kind of like a brownie, kind of like a cookie. Then you're going to grease a loaf pan. You can use spray, but I was out of spray, so I just rubbed a little bit of coconut on the outside because you don't want these to stick, because then you won't be able to get them out. So I'm pressing down our dough, and it's going to be thick like this because it is going to make a nice base for our little bars. So press that down with your hands. It wasn't sticky for me, and I was able to press it down easily. And then we're going to make the caramel one that is baking. So I'm adding in some coconut milk along with some coconut sugar and some Himalayan salt, and just whisking that together until it's smooth. And all the temperatures and everything will be left in the down bar below, so you guys can just go by that. And then I'm adding in some chopped pecans. Pecans are great because they are anti-inflammatory. So just stir that up, and then we're going to be putting that inside. If you don't like pecans, you can definitely do this with a different type of nut. If you want to do cashews or almonds, totally up to you, but to make them kind of like turtley, we're going to do that. And then after they're done baking, while it's hot, I'm mixing in some dairy-free chocolate chips. And I like that because then they're made with real good ingredients, and then they're like healthier than ones made with like high fructose corn syrup. Then you let it chill. Mine took about an hour to get hard, and then all you have to do is cut it up. Like I said, it's important to get the chocolate chips in there right coming out of the oven so that they kind of solidify in the bars. And these were delicious. They're so good. I actually impressed myself with this recipe. Next up, we're making some nut clusters. So I'm using some cashews, which actually help your heart, and they're high in antioxidants as well. Some of the caramel that I always make in my videos, which will be down in the description box below because I've made that a ton of times. And then I'm making some paleo chocolate, which is super simple. It's only 3 ingredients: some cacao, some maple syrup, which is actually good for your immune system, and some coconut oil, which is a medium chain triglyceride that actually increases your energy expenditure so that you burn more throughout the day. And then I'm just putting that on top of the cluster and letting it harden in the fridge. And they're so yummy, good for you, and you should pop them out of your mouth at like a sweet treat. And lastly, we're making some gingerbread ice cream or nice cream. So you're gonna need some bananas. Bananas are great. The potassium in them helps you when you're running and working out. Some molasses, which is loaded with B6, and B6 actually influences serotonin in your brain, and it's serotonin that influences mood, fatigue, and pain as well. Some cinnamon and ginger, and they're both great for regulating your blood sugar and helping with digestion. Then you really just blend it all up. It's super easy, and then you can store it in a container. It keeps in your freezer, or you can eat it right away, but it's so festive and it's so easy to make. You just have to freeze your bananas beforehand. That's like the biggest thing. And then you can just scoop it and eat it. And as you can see, there's like little chunks of banana because it's almost impossible to get it completely smooth, but it still tastes really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed these treats. If you did, don't forget to let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.